everybody, and welcome to roller. This is my favorite roller day. It's upper body, and I love doing everything in roller, but upper body to me feels like it does so much for the entire body. So I hope you enjoy it with me. We're going to do mostly predictable stuff and then get into some other kinds of work with the roller and then a super duper stretch, I promise. So head over, tailbone, belly button to spine. We're just going to start by opening our hips up in case you weren't working out before this. This is important to do. So inhale and exhale as you open up those hips because we're going to use them to support the upper body releases. Good. Right before this class, I did one of my take a breaks, and it was the travel roller opening the neck. Like if you've been on the plane and your head is like this the entire time, and you get to your hotel and you have 5 minutes and you want to get that out, that's what I did. And that'll be up on the YouTube channel sometime today. So for those of you who are traveling and you're taking your little roller with you and you want to get that neck worked out, that one's for you. It's only 5 minutes. All right, we are getting all of this. Breathing and breathing and breathing. All right, put your hands behind you. This is going to be great. And then take it above your tailbone and stay on the lumbar. Now, what I want to do here is go really slowly. So I'd like you to do it on the count of 8. So 1, lumbar is short, so we can't do much. So you have to go really slow. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold it on the 8. You should be at the top of that lumbar vertebrae. And then bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's kind of the rhythm. I'm not going to count each one. I want you to take it and really feel it. Go through everything it needs to go through. Good. And then bring it down. We're going to do 4 like this, and then we're going to open up our legs a little bit and try to widen that area and do 4 more. So let's do 2 more. Make sure you're breathing deep into that core. Your hand should be either facing the roller or to the side, but not reverse. We want to make sure we keep our shoulders safe. It's close to the roller that's comfortable. We're not leaning on our hands. They're just holding this up like table legs, right? So they're not feeling strength work. It shouldn't be. All the strength work should be in that core. And then last one in this position. Good. And then bring it back in. All right, we're going to take one leg out. And now you're going to feel the difference as it pushes higher on that lumbar and deeper into that hip. Just going to do 2. So we have a lot to do. End up rolling for the whole class. Would make a lot of you happy. Now bring that leg in, take the other one out, not that far. Just kind of hip width apart, right? It's still inside the shoulder, okay? And the foot is still facing forward. Good. And you're doing this because you're breathing, not because you're pushing with your arms, right? Good. I knew that was true. I just wanted to check with you. Nice. And then both legs out. Do 2 more. Now it should feel a little bit even. I like to isolate because we know that each part of our body is carrying its own story, and we've got to get nice and deep into it. And then we're going to go into the center, and here is our regular roll. 4, up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now I'd like you to lean both those knees to an eye on one side. This is my left. You can do whatever side you want. So what happens is you lift a little bit. We're going to do 8 rolls here. You lift a little bit off the roller on one side and you focus on the other side. So we're getting deep into any adhesion or problems that we might have on that other side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Beautiful. Now I want you to hold it anywhere inside that area. I like to get it right in my pocket because I have sciatica and I like to keep it managed. Don't do it when the sciatica is inflamed, but I do it to prevent inflammation. Keeping that position, I'm going to drop the leg down and up. 2, 3, 4. So whatever position you need. 5, whatever your body asks for. 6, and I assume since you do roller, 7, it's asking for something. Keeping that leg down there, up and down for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Bring it back. All right, bring those legs back together. Now we're going to take them to our ear. So it's a little bit more of a tilt, a little bit more of the hip off the glute off the mat. Take it up and down. 1, good. 2, I'm going to get on this because it's a little bit of a bridge. 3, 4, 5, keep going. 6, good job. 7, and 8. So you're going to find that position again. I'm sorry, this. You go find that position again. Making a little bit of a curve. Don't want to curve. inside that hip. And then we're going to straighten that leg out and bring it in. 2, sliding along our foot. 3, side of our foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're going to hold it out there on 8, and then up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Bring those knees back together, over it to our shoulder. Take it up and down. So now your glute is really off the roller. Your chest is still centered. 3, 4, 5, 6, nice, 7, and 8. Now find that position. Put the other foot into the thigh. It's kind of a tree pose, right? And take it up and down, pushing, putting pressure on it. 2, 3. So you're hanging on with your little toe down there. 4, 5, 6, nice, 7, and 8. Nice job. Bring that foot back down. And we're going to lift and lower this in this position. 1, 2, slight flex. 3, 4, pull the belly in. 5, stay centered. 6, 7, and 8. Put those legs back together, and we're going to take ourselves all the way over onto our hips and up and down. 1, 2. We're just doing that lumbar region, so we're not going down the leg. 3, up to the hip, down to the kind of bottom of the underwear. 4, nice. 5, perfect. 6, good. 7, and 8. And then we're going to cross that leg over. 1, and really feel that kind of do it by itself. 2, 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, perfect. And 8. Stack those legs, bring yourselves back to center, and we're going to go up and down the middle for 4. 1, good. 2, perfect. 3, breathing into it, and 4. Take it over to the eye. Take it up and down. 1, make sure you do full range of motion. Go to the top of that lumbar. 2, beautiful. 3, and 4, and 5. I don't know what I'm doing. 6, 7, and 8. Now drop the leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Up and down. Let's go. 1, 2. We are feeling loved right here. 3. We need the love. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good breathing. And 8. Bring that leg together, take it over to your ear. So we have a lift off for the glute. Let's go up and down. 1, 2, 3. 4, good going. 5, square yourself out. Don't lose your frame. 7 and 8. Find that pocket you need to be in and then push it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. 5. Good. 6. On the edge of that foot. 7 and 8. Hold it there. Up and down. 1, 2. Nice. 3, 4. Yep. 5. Keep going. 6. Got it. 7 and 8. Bring those legs together over to your shoulder, up and down. 1, 2. Push it. 3, 4. You got it. 5, 6. Jump. 7 and 8. Let's put our foot into it. Do a little tree pose. 1, come on. 2, 3. Keep in that pocket. 4. Walking into my wall. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. Lift and lower. 1. Don't. 2. Lose your center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring those legs back together. We're taking it all the way over to the hips and up and down just in that hip area. 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5, 6. Nice. 7 and 8. Drop it across it. Good. 1. Take it up and down. 2. So kind of isolated now. 3, 4. Yep. 5, 6. Good job. 7 and 8. Nice, nice, nice. Restack those legs. Bring them back to center and slip off the roller. Now that was the lower part of our upper body. Here's the upper part of our upper body. Make sure your arms are around your face. You're going to go up and down. We're going to do nice medium paced rolls right here on our upper vertebrae. All right, this is our rib cage, the other side of our rib cage. So I want you to try to get the whole thing from shoulders to the bottom of the ribs. Good. Nice. Breathe into it. Now we do upper body every time, but when we focus on upper body, we try to get deeper into the nuances of the arms and the sides and the shoulder blades and the neck. Yeah, so we're going to start with the neck. So I love the neck one. It's a little different. So you're going to take it slowly. When you get to the rib cage, put your head behind the roller and keep going, and then let it hit your brain and be between your brain and your shoulders. You should be looking behind you, trying to get your cervical curve into that backward. See, you're probably on your toes at this point. Just breathe into it. Now, bring it to your shoulders and stay there. And then bring it down. We'll do 2 more of those. Roll it up. Put that head back. Let the roller slide between your skull and your shoulders. Keep the tight grip of your elbows together. Then bring it to your shoulders. They're nice and open because of that grip. Hold it right there. And then bring it all the way down. And last time with this one, take it up. Put your head behind you. Let it drop in there. Now I want you to take one arm down and roll the head to that side so it's inside the neck on that side. pushing against your shoulder. Then replace that arm, put the other arm down and roll over to the neck on that side. Get your shoulder out of the way. And then bring it back. And then come on back up. And we're going to roll for 4, just regular rolls. 2, 3, and 4. Now I want you to stop below your shoulder blades and go side to side with your elbows. Over to one side, over to the other. We love these rotations. We keep the bottom lifted and aligned. Let's do 4 more sets. 1, 2. The MFR is going to be a little long today, so we can get the whole upper body. Now come over on the 4th, and then drop your body over here, and then you release your arms. So I got to scoot down a little bit because the arms do a lot of things here. So I want you to roll a little bit forward. You're in that armpit, and I want you to roll just a little bit forward. We're not going to be open for this. We're going to be a little bit closed. Now you're going to have your palm down and slide that arm forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now flip that arm over, and you're going to lift it off the mat and do a bicep curl. Feel that? Now roll a little bit forward more. There you go. You can really feel it in the serratus. You can feel it in the armpit, a little bit in the back, certainly in the rear deltoid and the top of the deltoid. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Now hold that bicep and lift and lower. 1. Let the elbow come to the floor. 2. I want full range of motion here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now put the elbow into the floor and put it down to your little finger and up. 2. All deltoid right here. 3. A little bit of bicep and tricep. 4, 5, 6, 7, and flatten that hand. Bring that chest around and put your chin above the roller and hold it. Take a couple of deep breaths, and then bring it back. Now you're going to put the foot behind you and bridge up onto your lat and come up and down on your lat. 1, 2, stay on the rib cage, don't come off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then you lower down and push yourself up and onto your bicep. 1, your tricep. Palm to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you're going to turn your palm down and do the bicep. 2, 3, opening it up. 4, 5, little push up here. 6, 7, and 8. Let's go into that shoulder. You're facing the edge of the roller, off the edge of the roller right here. And just letting everything open up. Bring your hands together, push them into the floor to bring yourself up, and then just feel that shoulder and that arm. See the different lengths I have here? So I've really opened that. So let's go to the other side. I'm going to switch around. So everything is facing the camera. We're going to start on our back again. Wrapping those arms around, up and down for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we're going to over to the side. Release the arm. That mat out there to work. Put the palm down. Make sure you're curled a little bit forward and take it forward. Watch your hand. So if you're watching the screen, you have your neck turned, right? So you want to follow the exercise. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flip that palm over and lift it off the floor. Bicep curl or elbow off the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift up. 1, yes. Make sure you're curled forward. 2, 3, otherwise it's just joint work. 4, so you really want to feel that curl. 5, 6, bring it back down. 7, nice job. And 8, and then bring it toward the camera and screen. 2, feel that. 3, middle finger down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the palm goes down and you curl downward, chin above the roller. Just feel it inside that shoulder. Breathe into it. Nice. Now push it off. We're going to go into that lat, leg behind, and come up. Make sure you're still rolled a little bit forward. Take it up and down. 2, good job. 3, nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Now we push off, and tricep is down, and we'll go up and down. 2, guiding it with our other hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then down. Let's do it. Facing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. I want you to push off. And then I want you to put your legs in a cross leg position. Put your roller in front. And then rotate your hands outward. Just let it drop off the edge. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then take those legs to the side, and you're here on your forearms. 2, relax those wrists. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now reverse your leg position. Back of the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now palms facing each other. I want you to take the wrists and let the fingers drop, and then bring them up, bring them together, take them out, and then roll up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then hands onto the roller and just roll it out. Big wide fingers. 2, 3, 4. I told you I was going to go full upper body today. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Anybody else use computer keys all week? I do. 2, 3. You might use some other thing. 4. That uses your arms in repetitive motion. 6. This one really feels good. 7 and 8. And we're going to put those fingers together and then push them out. All right, you're going to lie down on your roller with your mat beside you. So we're still going to be doing upper body work here. I don't want to counteract it, so I'm going to just keep doing things that flow with that upper body opening. I'm into really making our bodies ready for the week. So let's get onto our roller the same way we get onto the Pilates mat. Legs are in front of us. We curl ourselves down vertebrae by vertebrae. We make sure we separate the rib cage and the glutes. Nod your chin down. Your legs could be about hip width apart or sit bone width apart. They should be comfortable, your feet in front of your knees. Put your hands up and put them together. Take them over to one side. Clasp together, just over one shoulder. Good. And then center, and then take them over to the other shoulder. And center, and then you're going to bring them down into cactus. They want to be in alignment with each other. So hand over elbow, elbow across from shoulder. You're pushing those arms down and opening the chest and the shoulder. Breathe into it. Don't let one part tilt away from the other. Let's open those fingers too. Let's just get everything into the party. And then take a big inhale, exhale, and bring them back up facing each other. And you're just going to do one. Turn that one away and bring it down. Same position. And then bring it back up. Turn the other one and bring it down. And then bring that one back up. We're bringing them back down together into that position. That cactus position off the floor, feeling that stretch. It's really coming. Now bring your elbows to your waist. So you're pushing those shoulders down and opening them to the sides. You can feel the chest lift and separate in here, right? And then into a Y position. So this is where our shoulder blades just grab a little bit in the center. Now bring them back to cactus, elbows into the floor, fingertips toward the ceiling, palms to the floor, slide them in, and then you're going to hold this for a minute. Look at the ceiling, eyes open. So we want to have some sense of connection to balance and this opening, right? So eyes open and just some nice conscious breathing. It doesn't have to be big belly breaths, just some nice conscious breathing up and down that spot. As you feel it open up, you might be bringing your arms closer to the roller. Just feel your way through this. You have about 20 more seconds. Now you're going to cross one hand over to the other hip and curl up, reaching into the middle of the thigh and curl down. You're staying in the center with your upper body, even though your arm is crossing. Curl up. And sure, it's a curl vertebrae by vertebrae. And you curl the neck first and you lower the neck last, because that protects you. 4 more. 4. So this is an exercise and it's a stretch at the same time. 3, 2. I just want to get everything in every direction today. And 1. It's got to be the longest MFR I've done since I've had MFR only classes. Take it across. Up. And 2. Nice. 3. Now, if this is a pain, just bring it behind your head. 4, because you want to make sure that you're curling that neck last. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring it down. Arms up in that Y again. Nice job. Beautiful. You're going to bring your legs to tabletop. Put one arm down. You're going to stretch one leg up. You're going to curl up together and down. 2. Now we're working on your balance, right? 3. Try not to tense. 4. Or we're going to just not do, we're We're going to defeat everything we did. 5. Now, if you need to put the other leg down, that's okay. 6. Keep 7 and reach it. And 8. Other side. Put the other arm down. And then let's reach up. 1. Good job. 2. Good. Find your balance. 3. Don't push hard with your hand. Try to use that core. 4. Make sure you're curling that neck. 5. And if it's hurting too much, just use the legs and arms. 6. Right? 7. Perfect. And 8. And those legs are at tabletop and both arms are down. Good. You're going to look to one side and then to the other. Put those feet on the floor. Arms behind the head. You interweave the fingers and you let the bottom of the head rest in those arms. Lift it slightly off. And then you're leaning to one side and center for 8. 2. Nice. 3. Keeping yourself, the head rested in your hands. 4. 5. 6. 7. Good job. And 8. Other side. 1. 2. 3. 4. Extending the waist on one side. The lats. 6. Good. 7. And 8. Close your arms, grab your head, curl that head up for counter stretch. And release it all the way down. Good. Slide off of your roller onto your mat. All right. First, we're going to put our hands at cactus. And then we're going to go into a bridge before we get into our stretch. And just hold it right there. Because we've been holding steady with that lower body and we're about to open it all up. So I just wanted to open those hips up kind of independently before we got that roller underneath us. And then bring it all the way back down. Okay. We're going to put the roller under our knees. I'm going diagonal because we're going to start with our choreography. We're going to go nice and slow to begin. So let's take those legs to tabletop and take one leg up, then the other leg up. And we've got that pointed parallel. Right? So our pointed parallel is right here. Turn out. Flex those feet. Bring the knees down to the shoulders. Take it out into a V and bring it up to pointed parallel. Good. Your brain work too. Pointed parallel. Turn it out. Flex the turnout. Bring it down. Open it up and bring it back together. Pointed parallel. Turn it out. Flex those feet. Down, open, and bring it back up. Now we're going to speed it up a little bit. Point, turn, flex, lower, open, and in. Point, turn, flex, lower, open, and in. Point, turn, flex, lower, open, and in. Last time in this direction. Turn, flex, lower, open, reverse, take it open. Heels come together. Turn out, flex, point, turn out, parallel. Open, together, up, point, turn. Open, together, up, point, turn. Last one, open, together, up, point, and turn. Let's bring one leg toward our face, the other leg away. You can be massaging your hip flexor, your groin muscle, as you pull this other leg down. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And we're going to hold it there for 30 seconds. So while you're doing it, explore micro movements, right? Feel how they can extend and make you longer and stronger and really get into the depth. Nice. Are we having a great time today or what? There's only one answer to that, by the way. And there we go. We're going to go into 1/2 baby pose and we're going to touch down with the other leg and let that knee drop out. Now, one of the things I want to make sure that we do is the knee and the foot are aligned here, right? We don't have the leg down like this, right? We have the foot and the knee on, right? And the other one is dropping away. So we have a lot of generosity between one thigh and the other. Beautiful. 10 more seconds on this one. Keeping that leg turned out, you're going to extend this to a diagonal and bring it down. 1 and 2, and then hold that for 30 seconds. So what you're doing is you're creating a different angular relationship here. So with this leg turned out, we get a little bit more opening in the groin, a little bit more flexibility. Beautiful. You're halfway there. Now you're going to straighten that leg back out and reach it out. Then this leg is going out to the side. You don't want to take it so far that you tilt off. You push into your thigh and you make sure that this one stays grounded. The lower one stays grounded on the roller. Nice. And slip your hand onto the roller. Bring this leg across. Make sure your shoulder is grounded into the floor. Look away from the leg. Up and hit the clock and hold it right there. Now push through, bring it back up. Just lost my roller. Bring it back up. Come down one more time. Push, 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 push. And release. All right, let's bring both legs together, right above the roller, of course, and then we go to the other side. Big inhale and exhale lower. You can massage your groin if you want to. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. And here's your 30-second stretch. And hold it right there. Your eyes should be toward the ceiling. You don't want to have your head turned. You don't want to counteract all this alignment work that we're doing, right? 15 more seconds. All right, you're going to come to that happy baby pose, foot right over the knee. The other leg goes down and leans out onto the toe. And you got that nice hold. I love that feeling. We're getting that stretch in the groin that kind of connects to, the inner thigh and the outer thigh and then up to the hip. You got a super duper awareness of what's going on with my body here. And it makes me happy. Keeping that knee where it is on the floor, you're going to come into a diagonal stretch here. Nice. Bring it down twice or more if you can. And here we go. Hold it for 30. Don't cock the foot in any direction. We want to make that just kind of a fluid part of the whole stretch. Nice. 5 more seconds. Now extend that leg back to center. You're taking this out to the side again. We don't go so far that we rock off the roller. Matter of fact, if you want to grip the roller from the other side, that's cool. That keeps you down and aligned. All right. Slip your hand onto that roller. Bring the other one across. Good. Those shoulders moving toward that mat. Breathing. Then bring it back up. We're going to pull it down just for a real short one. Kind of a kick through. And then release. We're going to take it out into large cycle. Good. Pointed feet all the way through. Beautiful. Reverse. You want to get long and circular. Nice. Good. And then bring those legs straight up. Really point through, really feel a huge extension and then flex through, feeling that huge extension through the backs of the legs. Bend your knees down, go up into a point. Bend your knees down, go up into a flex. Bend your knees down, go up into a point, and then into the flex. And last time up into the point, soften the point and let them fall out to the side. Not a lot of control. Let gravity take them out to the side as far as gravity wants to. You want to feel like they're heavy and they're going to get away from you, and that's life. And that's really what I want you to feel. Good. Now we're going to hit that helicopter. Woo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let them float. And then half soften the knees. Just let it kind of drop out again because that makes the thighs heavy. Right? And then bring it in for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One leg to tabletop, the other leg to tabletop. One foot to the floor, the other foot to the floor. Lift off, move the roller away from you. Stay in that lifted position. Stay lifted, you're on your toes. Good, stay on your toes. Lower your heels first, and then bring the rest of you all the way down into reclined butterfly, bottom of the feet together, knees out to the side. Curl your body up. Just curl it up and look through. You're not coming up, you're just curling. And then lower it down. I just wanted to release your body a little bit. Drop one leg to the front, other arm to the front. Bring yourself up to seated. And we're going to roll our shoulders back 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the hands together and eagle one side. I just want to open those shoulders just a little bit more. And then the other. And release it down. Breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. Thank you for coming to roller. I would call this the upper body extravaganza.